Okay, so I'm just going to jump straight into it today. No big intro. I've been messing with crypto mining for years now. Like, it started out as this nerdy weekend thing, and then at some point, it just kind of became the main thing, you know? And now I basically spend a genuinely embarrassing amount of time just crawling through platforms, running tests, trying to figure out what's real and what's just, a nice looking website with nothing behind it. And okay, here's where I just got to be honest with you. Out there right now, it is rough, like genuinely rough. Whether you're typing stuff into Google, watching YouTube videos, going through Reddit, hanging around any crypto forum, you are wading through an absolute swamp of misleading garbage. So please, just be careful, seriously. Okay, so I've been quietly testing this cloud mining app called solidhash for the past couple months, and today I'm just going to open it up on screen and show you exactly how it works, what cloud mining actually is, how the whole process runs. So first thing, I'm tapping Start Mining Now right here. Okay, so now it's asking me to pick a coin. I'm going with Bitcoin, but just so you know, this platform actually supports pretty much every major crypto out there. Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Ripple. All right, clicking Continue with BTC. So now I need to drop in my receiving wallet address. So let me just jump over to my Trust wallet real quick. Copying the address, okay, back here, pasting it in, good. Next up, hash rate power and mining speed mode. So basically, these two settings control how much computing power gets thrown at your mining operation and how fast it processes. The catch is, the higher you set these, the faster you mine, but your fees go up too. So it's kind of a balance. All right, I'm happy with where these are set. Now I'm putting in my mining target. This basically shows how much crypto you're going after and roughly how long it'll take to get there. Okay, everything looks good. Hitting start mining, and yeah, we're live. You can see all the metrics right here on the screen. So let's just give it a few minutes. And great, I've mined my crypto, so now I'm ready to transfer it to wallet. But key thing, the platform needs the infrastructure fee covered before they'll process any withdrawal. It's all itemized right here. So here's the power consumption, here are the computing clusters that handled the job, plus the pool fee and network transaction costs. And yeah, super important, the baseline infrastructure fee for accessing their resources is always $90 minimum, so definitely account for that. Okay, I'm copying this payment address. Good, clicking I've sent the payment, and just waiting for the system to verify everything. So, awesome. Funds sent to my wallet, so now I'm just waiting to reach my balance. Okay, so while this is running, I want to just, share some, because I have genuinely lost sleep over mistakes I made in this space, and I figure might as well just put them out there. So the first thing I check now, without exception, I look at the social media presence, and not just whether it exists, but, the texture of it. Like, how far back does the activity actually go? Does the engagement look like real humans, or just rows of bot accounts leaving 3-word comments? A platform that's genuinely been operating has an organic history you can actually feel when you scroll through it. Fake ones just, they feel hollow, And last thing, look for independent security audits. Like, reputable platforms get third-party cybersecurity firms that actually verify what they're doing. And they publish those reports publicly, because that's the kind of thing that's hard to fabricate, It's externally verifiable. So if a platform's got nothing like that anywhere, just, keep that in mind. Okay, so honestly, I could probably talk about this stuff for another hour, but I'll spare you. The main thing is just, slow down before you commit anything anywhere, do the basic checks, and if you've got questions about anything I covered today, just throw them in the comments. I genuinely go through them, especially the longer ones. And Solid Hash link is in the description and pinned in the comments if you want to poke around it yourself. See ya.